Hello, my crafty peeps. Welcome to What the Craft. If you don't already know me, I'm Marie, an American living in Portugal. I'm addicted to crafting, and these are my quick weekly updates. Last week, I did not put out an episode because I was too busy. Being a fur baby mom, training that puppy has been exhausting, but also, like I said, I've been in the middle of this never ending long move. So, dealing with construction workers at the new place, trying to build a new condo association. It's a new build, so we're also trying to get the yard work done. I did get some crafting done last week. I upcycled a dress that was hand me down to me, and it fit, but it didn't fit quite right. Like the buttons were kind of bulging, even though it wasn't tight. So I ended up making, I think I showed you all this bra that I made. It's the adaptation of the Jace swimsuit top, and I just made it into a bralette. I lined it with some scraps, and then I cranked out another one. This is the Hyacinth. This one was also supposed to be, I think, a bathing suit. No, maybe it was a bra, but I lined it. I didn't do a great job lining it, and I unfortunately am not sure how long this will last because I had to seam rip it a lot. So the integrity of the elastic is not great. But however, they're both comfortable, both free patterns. I would make them again. I think I have enough fabric from that dress to make one more bralette. But the big thing that I made was this tank top, and I basically just took the skirt and added some straps. I originally had a different design and it went it went badly. So I had to pull that out twice and I had to redesign it. And yeah, I thought about putting ruffles in it, but I didn't. In the end, I think it'll be comfy. Always trying to find clothes to wear both around the house and just for like short jaunts out. To recycle bottles takes me, I have to go a whole block. And with my job dealing with wine, I have to recycle a lot of wine bottles. So, and I don't always want to like get dressed for that. Let me actually show you how much wine I have. That is how much wine I have to recycle from just yesterday. So insanity. The other thing that I had wanted to show you is I am unboxing my early birthday present. So I got myself a new overlocker. Rob was very generous enough to let me buy whatever overlocker I wanted for Christmas a couple Christmases ago. And I got the Pfaff Hobby Lock, which for the most part, I totally loved that overlocker and it still works great. My biggest complaint about that one though was that I just could not thread the lower looper. I could not thread the lower looper and it was stressing me out. And every time I had to change the color of the thread, it was taking me like an hour. So I found a Juki that had a free arm. Originally, I was going to buy a Juki, but I couldn't find with a free arm. And I felt like that is essential for the way I sew. So there is a Juki that does have a free arm, model MO80CB. I am debating if I want to wait until my actual birthday to open it. We'll see. So while I was on the site, it was shipping from Spain, and I threw a couple extra things in the cart since the shipping was going to be the same. And I, to be honest, can't remember what I bought. So gonna unbox that now. Surprise. I was probably drunk when I bought stuff. Was this electric cutter. I've always wanted one, and I especially like them for when I am cutting doggy beds, scraps for the dog beds. I was also thinking about making a bunch of hair turbans this year for Christmas, both as Christmas gifts and possibly to sell. So this will help with, cutting multiple of those. Let's hope. I'm hoping it'll cut, like 4 to 6 layers. I'd be happy if it cuts too. We'll see. That was also on sale. What else did I get? Ooh, I got a new ruler for quilting. I have that typical one that's clear and has the red stripes, and I'm always cutting it with the rotary blade. So I wanted something that was a little thicker, and I also felt like the red was really a hard contrast to see on a lot of the fabrics that I use since I cut a lot of things in pink. I also got some rotary blade, and some basic needles. There was some pink scissors on sale, so I got those. I feel like you can never have enough scissors. But that's it. That was my birthday haul for myself. It was from some Spanish brand, and like I said, the Juki was on sale. I probably will keep my Pfaff Hobby Lock for a while. Maybe I'll keep that one threaded in the current color that it is, and then use this one to see how much I like it. Thank you for watching. See you next week, and in the meantime, craft on.